welcome. First of all, it's very pleasing to see you all here, and nice to meet you. I see amazing people. So I got the 10 minutes to just say a short story about my life, what is the challenges I overcome. And it's interesting because all these challenges I will start from the end. Actually led me who I am right now, right here, who I become, which is more person who now helping people to change their life as a healer and intuitive life coach. So my challenges started since I was born. It was kind of severe diseases my body went through. I don't tell me, but my body.
Martin, get the mic.
That's why I don't like it. So when the diseases led my body to lots of let's say even since 1 year old, my body went to coma, came back, lots of struggle from my parents, so it was lots of things going on in my family, which built up my mindset, which was more codependence on my family, which I realized later on wasn't helping me in my life to be self-sustainable, right? Second challenge in my life is being born as an empath, strong, intuitive, sensitive person. Maybe some of you can relate to it. I believe and see lots of people have that empathy and strong sensitivity also, which cause so much anxiety. Because I don't know if about empaths. Empaths doesn't have boundaries. Empaths usually don't know who they are like as a person because they are like everywhere with connection with people, which causing lots of distraction in your self-realization. Is anyone empath? Who calls it empath? So you know what I'm talking about most likely. So this is a really big challenge for sensitive people because we usually don't have boundaries at first place because there is no teacher, no guidance for that to tell you, okay, this is you, this is how you operate, this is your gift. But if you understand this gift, how to use it for yourself, empowerment and empowering other people, it gives you such a hard challenge. It took me 40 years to figure out myself. But I'm glad I did it because of that I'm here. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. Otherwise I would have so much anxiety, so much adrenaline to stay here and talk like I'm talking now, especially in English. And third challenge is actually being born in Czech. Because I was born at the end of the communism regime, which is a regime just give you threatening, fears, limitation of self-expression, and I was born also with a strong sense of fairness, and with a strong sense of how the social systems like the government, school systems, politics, and the business should be like. So I had a strong inner fight with the systems. So that gives me a strong resistance towards life, which, again, it took me lots of energy. So I was kind of always depleted energetically. Okay? But luckily then, I figured out in my early 30s, I had kind of like a strong first sense of my spiritual awakening, which I started finally understanding my intuition, be intuitive, be empath, be sensitive, which I got more centered towards my authentic self, which lies within us, inside. That anchored me, grounded me, and gave me a sense of who I am. That was the question I had since I was young. Who am I? Then I moved to Australia, which helped me as an empath to ground myself. Usually empath has a sense of not being grounded, struggle with the money, with the common jobs, because of we usually don't like and fit into the system, especially me. But Australia is very super grounded, so they helped me to fit down, realize that I love working with hands. Before I was in the office, which was like a struggle to me. Then I moved to Australia, improved my English, jump into the kitchen, become a chef. And I realized I love actually food, I love cooking. Later on I discovered I love vegan or vegetarian food more, because my body was shifting from meat to the plant-based food naturally. It's intuitive, I more like listening to my body needs. And then I met my partner, and she's from Malaysia, Indian Malaysian, strong in meditations. And besides that, I met my Brazilian teacher, who is a healer and channeler. So these two people in my life helped me actually understand more myself as a healer also, because I discovered that gift. Apart that, I can see into the people's lives, I can channel the guidance for people to guide them to find the problem in the body, mind, and emotional system, which always causing some kind of level of limitations. So because of these things, I can actually now help people to find out the problem inside of your physical, mental, emotional body systems, move it on the surface, release it with your intention, and create a new life. So I don't know how much time I have left. 2 minutes. So I want to say this journey because when I was on my 40 years journey, I was really upset when I discovered so many things about myself, about my past. It took me another 1-2 years to actually acknowledge this path as my biggest gift to myself, to the world. Because of, if I was successful since beginning, I might not figure out that I am great in healing arts, that I'm great in sensing people life struggles and help them to also seek and see the potential in the future to move from where you are right now to where you want to be, or meet even someone maybe not knowing where you want to be. So this taught me a lot about be grateful and appreciative for everything we go through in life. Because especially these early diseases my body went through, no one in my family at the time of that time I was born was really caring about what's going on inside, which later one naturopath told me, your lungs are totally destroyed, like you are smoking. I never smoked. Your livers are so affected, by that what you went through. And my body was tied up, really like a rock. And because of that, I realized that there's a funny thing. I always wanted to swim, but my body was so tight I couldn't hold myself easily above the water. So I did more like snorkeling and diving. It was easy for me. But after a couple of years of doing energy work, energy healing, and cleansing my energy, harmonizing, one day I went to the ocean and I realized I was actually naturally swimming without any effort. Since then I stopped snorkeling because of I love swimming. For me now it's like I can swim 1 hour in raw, which was impossible in 7 years ago. So I don't know if you are familiar with energy work, energy healing, and this kind of stuff. I can imagine that so many people don't know about it. So if you are curious what it is, just ask me questions later now. It's my pleasure to explain. And